How does our brain make us follow the crowd? Imagine walking into a room full of strangers and feeling the urge to do what everyone else is doing. That instinct to follow the group is something our brains are wired to do. It's a fascinating mix of psychology, social cues, and brain activity that pushes us to conform. When we see others acting a certain way, our brains automatically process that as the norm. This is called social conformity, and it helps us fit in and avoid feeling left out. Our brains have specific areas that light up when we think about social acceptance. The medial prefrontal cortex, which is involved in understanding ourselves and others, plays a big role. The striatum, part of the brain's reward system, also activates when we get social approval. This makes us feel good when we conform because our brain associates it with positive feelings. The orbitofrontal cortex helps evaluate social rewards and punishments, guiding us to choose behaviors that keep us accepted. Our brain's reward system is wired to reinforce behaviors that lead to social approval. When we follow the crowd, it's often because our brain predicts that doing so will give us a sense of belonging. Think of it like a trial and error process. If we act like everyone else and get approval, our brain remembers that feeling. If we go against the group and face disapproval, it's a negative experience that discourages us from acting differently next time. This is called reward-based reinforcement learning. It's why we tend to go along with what others are doing, even if we're unsure or don't fully agree. Social experiments have shown how powerful this can be. For example, in the famous Asch conformity experiments, people often went along with the group's wrong answer just to avoid standing out. The brain's wiring makes us sensitive to social cues and approval, often unconsciously. Sometimes, we change our opinions or behaviors just because it feels safer or easier to go along. This quirky aspect of our brain shows how social pressure can shape our choices without us even realizing it. So, in the end, our brain makes us follow the crowd because it's built to seek social acceptance and avoid rejection. It's a natural part of how we're wired to survive and thrive in groups. Understanding this helps us see why we sometimes act in ways that don't fully match our personal beliefs but are driven by the brain's desire to belong.